Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I want to talk to you a little bit today about staying sober for today. It's Saturday in the park. Here I am, my favorite place, at good old Norton Park. And, you know, I love it down here, I love this place, I've lived in this town for a lot of years, and it's a fantastic place to live. I mean, but anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit today about about the self talks you have with yourself. Because for me, the longest time, I had terrible self talks with myself. Put myself down. Never a good thing to say. Never a positive comment or nothing. Just bad stuff all the time. And I could tell you that the reason why that is the case is because for the longest time, the house I grew up in, I got put down a lot. It was a very negative atmosphere, very toxic. And now when I have self talks, the only one I got to blame for that is myself, nobody else. My self talks are, if I want to keep putting myself down, keep saying negative stuff, then who's going to suffer for that? I am. And who's doing it? Who's doing it? It could, for the longest time, it was like, well, the voices in my head. You know, when I first came into recovery, we called it the committee in my head. Then it turned into the shitty committee because if you're talking bad to yourself, who do you have to blame but yourself? And then it became, and I love this one, the itty bitty shitty committee. And now it's kind of, it's a laughable thing, calling it that. But honestly, dude, honestly, guys, we don't have to talk bad to ourselves anymore. You know, we don't have to. We don't have to. And here it is. It's Saturday, August 22nd, and it's going to be that all day. It's going to be that all day. Um, I I don't know. The skies are kind of like they're not. I won't say it looks like it's going to open up and pour. Because not necessarily pour, but it feels like maybe drizzle or rain or something like that. I don't know. And to me, I quite honest with you, I don't care. It's going to do whatever it wants to do. I got no control over the weather. We can't control the weather, but we could direct our thoughts. Or we have no control over the weather, but we could direct our sails, um, or adjust, whatever. I kind of forgot the saying, but I want to talk to you guys. And one thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to stay clean and sober. Yeah, there's no reason in the world for me to drink, and I'm not gonna. I am not gonna drink. I am gonna, a minute at a time if I have to, stay sober. And no matter what, you know, they used to say years ago. They used to say, they used to say, don't drink no matter what, even if your butt falls off. And if it falls off, throw it in a bag and go to a meeting. There are a lot of things I could do today. If like the idea of a drink has not appealed to me for a long time, since the end of 1992. I've been coming to recovery for that long, and I haven't wanted to drink in that long. You know, when I came into recovery, I was given a huge gift. You know what the gift was? That I don't want to drink anymore. You know, and it's been like that. Like I said, a long time. And here I am. The heart's still ticking. I'm still above ground. I'm not dead yet, and I don't want to focus on that. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But but for Pete's sakes, it's gonna happen when it happens. We got no control over that when it happens. No, suicide never ever appealed to me. Um, I have a cousin, who committed suicide long time ago, long time ago. But he, he was a drinker like me, and he chose the easy way out. I mean, that's for me, suicide is. I mean, it's an option for some people, but I mean, I never had a desire to do that. I've had times when I wished I wasn't here anymore, and I even find myself saying that out loud. But as far as taking my own life, no, no way. Life is the biggest gift that God ever gave me, and I want to see what else is going to happen. What kind of good stuff's gonna happen now? I'm at this stage in my life, I'm sure God's got good stuff He wants to keep giving me. I mean, every day it's exciting. Sometimes I'm like, I'm like this morning. I had a hard time getting it going, but that's okay. That's okay. I eventually got up, and I'm fine. I'm fine. Ain't nothing wrong. Guys, what are you doing today on this Saturday, August 22nd, 2026? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to do God's will. Thy will be done. When God says, "Thy will be done," Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done. In the Lord's prayer, that kind of says it all, on earth as in heaven. You know, I want it to be one and the same, like my life on earth to be, you know, living a dream, living a dream. Wouldn't it be weird if we woke up and we found out we were just dreaming all these years, and none of it's real? I mean, the stuff that was real to me when I was a little boy ain't real to me now. I can't identify. I can only identify with what's happening to me right now. And right now, I'm in the park talking to you guys, and I'm gonna stay clean and sober. It's gonna happen, guaranteed. Guaranteed, it's gonna happen. You know. And I want to talk to you guys for a few minutes. We're gonna have a meeting in a little while, and it's gonna be great, no matter who comes. It's gonna be fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So, guys, what's new? I hope your journey is as interesting and exciting as mine. I got another thing I added to my bucket list, and people will probably laugh at it, but I don't care. It's my bucket list. I want to climb Kilimanjaro, and I think and as climbing goes, that's probably one of the easier ones to climb. It's freaking huge. It's a huge mountain, biggest mountain in Africa, and I don't know. It's on my list now. If I don't get to it, at least I got it in my thoughts, and of course my trip. I want to do that trip. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to do it today, but if I start, I mean that's probably next on the bucket list. So if I start looking up package deals, then it's gonna start becoming a reality. You know, guys. It's a wonderful day here. It's not raining. Overcast. There's no sun. There's literally no sun. And I could say that it's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. Good to be with you guys. You know, I look forward to this every day. I look forward to the meeting every day. Yeah, and I do. I go to a meeting every day, sometimes a couple, you know, and that works for me. That works for me. You know, sobriety is the greatest thing in the world. There's nothing better. You know, I tried it when I was drinking and I was killing myself. You know, they call alcoholism suicide on the installment plan. And I'm not doing that anymore. I don't put that garbage in me. And, guys, so glad you checked in with me today on this beautiful Saturday. And leave a like and subscribe if you would. And please leave a comment. Love you. God bless.